I can't imagine working out in the field in the hot sun for 12 hours, only getting paid a small amount. I don't know how people work out in the sun for that long and only get paid that little, when you could be doing another job like making pots or working at a factory. I think that harvesting by hand is one of the hardest jobs that you can do, because you have to stand out in the sun for so long and move little by little and pull rice out of the ground. When I was threshing rice, I never realized how hard you had to hit it on the ground for the rice to come out. It is one of the easiest jobs compared to picking rice out in the hot sun, but it's still hard and boring because you have to lift the rice up and hit it on the ground for a very long time. I wonder if any of the jobs on the rice plant get paid by how fast they finish, because this job would be hard because you would want to go fast, but if you went fast you would mess up a lot and then the rice would fall and you will have to start all over again. I think that harvesting will be one of the easiest jobs if you worked on a farm that was very productive and they had a tractor for you to use. All day you don't do much standing, but it would still be hard because you had a whole lot more farmland to harvest. I think working on a farm will be one of the hardest jobs to do because you will have to do everything like harvesting and milking cows. It's very tiring and it's very time consuming. When I was milking the cow, it took forever just to fill the bottom of the bucket. I wonder what makes someone want to work out in the hot sun every day for most of their life and not just quit. I wouldn't mind building clay for a living. I think that it was very fun but very hard to do. I wonder how long it took for this guy to get good at his job. When I was doing this, I found it very challenging not to put too much weight on the carving tool because I kept poking holes in the clay. So when I was finished, I ended up with a hole shaped like a star and my name. Did you know when hardening pots, the oven gets heated to 1,000 degrees Celsius? I wonder why it has to get so hot just to harden pots. I would have thought that it would have burned them till it's not there anymore, or it just shrinks them. This is one of the jobs that don't take very much, but it's still hard to do. It's like standing over a hot oven, throwing wood in all day, and just keeping the fire going. Drying your rice will be one of the most boring jobs ever. Shoveling the threshed rice, putting it out in the sun for a few days, then when it's done, shoveling it to the next spot. In the village there were lots of chickens in the yards of people who lived there. I wonder why they had those chickens there. I wonder if they keep the laid eggs from the chickens or sell them for profit. While at Chuck Chai Farms, I realized how much farmland it really took to keep the business going and be able to pay everyone who worked there. And now I realize why the Thai people only get paid so little, because they have to keep the business going and they have to pay the people who work there with only a little bit of land. I never knew that silk came from a bug, but I don't know where I thought it came from, but I never would have thought it came from somewhere like this.